zone controlling an entire like third of the map through creeps, through tower push, out of a good strong laning phase. Then you've got TA with traps, just using that vision, allowing you to hunt with the Mirana, try and catch people with this Marcy. I'm super excited to see how it kicks off, because it feels like Nemesis have, I don't know, I'm looking at this mid-game timing from them, right? With all the jump they have, there's that period of like minute 15 to 20 where Falcons could be scared. Everyone is like, okay, we buy all of their voice bags.
Oh, here we go. They're going up.
Yeah. Huh?
Both teams are fighting.
Into the two-man burst strike. Crit is low, trying to skitter away. Mac is dropping, but they jump back in. Jing and Akashi. Slave crit, down you go. Mac and Skitter follow shortly after while Marine's being pummeled. Raven and Akashi on the Sanking's tail to take another name. 3-2, and Snaking's gonna, his little creep is gonna follow. Poor Chen losing his buddy.
See what the mid players are doing if they're getting involved. Some harass being done onto the Dawnbreaker up top, but maybe they can turn this around. They're going on the Hoodwink again.
Straight back in with a rebound. Yeah, Crit brought within an inch of his life, and now the Storm zipping in to maybe look for the bonus kill. Crit turns and fights back to kill off the Marcy. So Skitter getting something out of nothing there, and Storm and the rotation so far not paying off. Wisdom Shrines, I mean, Skitter's coming to contest this one. Mac is pretty low on mana. Skitter's going to realize a 1 versus 2 plus illusion fight is one that he can't take.
And not quite. Malrine didn't have time to get over there. He did, however, find a stack in the enemy jungle, so he's going to try and steal this quickly and then get out of here. He's going to be just fine to do so.
Sneaky. Gonna jump burrow away, but there are 3 members of Nemesis ready and waiting to strike.
A storm was coming.
Good rotation by Jing coming in as well. Already
Steal our
part
stacks
of...
with Steal Your Life.
Yeah, Jing has been part of 7 kills already. That's crazy.
Wow. Now, of course, does have Solar Guardian, so can jump around the map and join when need be. And it might be down on his bottom roof spot as Malrine is being zoned out by Mac and Eris. Arrow comes in, but his epicenter already going, and the rebound back in puts them in harm's way. Malrine has backup arriving, but he's already been slain. There's the spear, though, to take down Raven as Amar comes in as a bit of a cleanup crew to maybe find another with the Mars Arena. Catches 2 inside. Down goes Jing, a double kill for Amar, and Eris in trouble as well. Has to leap to the high ground. Amar, 7 wand, spear, not enough damage. He knew it.
That worked out better than I expected at first. The Sand King went in very bravely, stunned
like Shadow to try and find someone. Amar and Snaking, they've been scouted. Mirana jumps out, but Sand King goes in. Arena's good with a spear, but the Dawnbreaker's coming in to heal up the TA. Akashi dropping so quickly though as the Weaver zooms in and kills off the TA as the Storm Spirit does get a trade-off kill. Amar's taken down, Jing about to drop, Skitter getting so much work done. Can he get out of here if he's fine? Yeah, time lapses away from the Mirana as Crit is able to turn around and get Skitter a double kill. Dawnbreaker and Storm jumping up to this high ground to escape from the Sand King, but Mac is out of mana. Marine's got his number now. The Blink Dagger comes in big as Falcons sweep through a 4-for-1.
That was really surgical by them. They just pinpoint that TA was the great target, and unfortunate for him, he didn't really have the cooldown ready on Refraction to stay alive through the fight. He had a 3 cast.
Even just the positioning that they started in, right? Weaver and Hoodwink skipping past the tower to go behind the wave. Oh, hello, Orchid reveal on the Weaver. A lot of damage coming his way, and Skitter gets obliterated. Some shouts of intro boys in the crowd as Nemesis had a very good early lead, but falter in that first big team fight.
Against the Mirana and Storm, I would have expected as well. But he says, no, this shard, it's so much damage. It helps him, you know, burst people even harder. And they do want a little bit of extra DPS coming in the fights.
Yeah, all the extra spell damage adds up quickly when you've got 2 of these tanky spell casting cores in the Mars and the Sand King. They're going to be involved for staying alive for a long time. As Roshan's pretty low. Storm Spirit, Mirana, both pretty adept at getting into the pit as Mac tries it. Roshan dead, but Skitter gets the Aegis. Now the spear has pinned the Storm up against the side. He's going to zip himself out of the arena as Marine comes back in. The big damage on the Jing. Malrine stays alive with the Essus Ring. Mac somehow TP's back to Fountain. An absolute bloodbath in the pit. Nemesis lose 3. Falcons get the Aegis.
Yeah, and this was the concerning part for me as well, that the Mars Arena, it just nullifies the TA and smoke coming in from Falcons, but on the high ground, they're waiting.
The Granite Golem.
Leading the way.
You see the storm. You see the TA. Dawnbreaker ulti comes in to turn around, and Marine trying to jump out there with his BKB in hand. Now God gets a bit of distance. Amar still in the thick of things here as the BKBs dissipate and wear out. The Dawnbreaker is going to TP out.
The blink from Mars. He has ulti still. He could maybe catch people.
Another jump, another move, an arrow connects in, so Jing will make a swift escape. Nemesis get out of there without any losses.
Still a wraparound move coming in from Nemesis. I think they're expecting everyone to be bottom, so they're going in through mid.
Storm zipping up onto the Chen on this high ground. They've got a good two-man bushwhack though. Crit is going to get forced away by the Marcy and the TA, but now they're pinned. The spear comes in. Amar saves Crit, but not for long. They'll turn off the Jing. Skipper needs to open up with the damage now. Spots a target and goes forward, and Marine getting an insane two-man stun. Epi burrow through them all. Nemesis lose 3 heroes in a row, and I'm looking at this Amar's chasing and looking for more. Mac might be in danger with a gem on Amar. They see the storm and they force the BKB TP.
It's such an Amar move to just bonk him anyway. He's like, get out of here. You know?
It's a stay in fountain.
It's not ideal. It's not what you want to have happen.
Well, again, this push isn't tremendously fast, so it looks like Falcons are hunting for further kills deeper in the base. Raven dropped to half health. Brought out of there by the Marcy. Now a good arena will force double BKB. Oof. Oh, that's a price to pay, and you've not even fought back or defended anything. You lose buildings, you lose your BKBs, and Falcons, they come out with everything.
They do. Oh, Mars going in.
Amar? Maybe she's going in on this, Marcy. Straight forward. Get the spear there. Got too big to push her around, holding his BKB, while Skitter comes in to have a bit of a play with this as well.
Yeah, in meantime, the creeps are pushing out the top lane as well, making sure the creep wave is coming in. Of course, the tier 2 tower, then she can ulti again. So for her, not the massive problem, but Marcy not having her BKB. And that was the only thing she had. BKB and ulti and hit people.
Jump. The hand of God and some deals and saves coming in. Skitter stays alive. The Dawnbreaker tries to hammer down on him. Amar with the pullback up, and Malrine in with a 3-man shoulder into spear. It's just too much to handle. Call GG, you're out of here. The Nemesis tap out of that one as Falcons slam the door on them in game 1.
Dear Lord, that was the beautiful thanking ulti, the damage. But yeah, they had to ship it for a big play like that. And then buy the Ags and you're going to be golden.
Yeah, I feel like we very likely discussed this in a previous game, but maybe a year ago we had like Yatta or someone do, like I remember you talking about just going the talents is enough, you know, just going for these like Lucent Beam talents, whatever, that you don't have to buy all these like E-Blades and Aetherlands and all that business. Just have the talents and have the Agnum Scepter is good enough. But anyway, Marine gets an Earth Spirit as his last hero, no Earth Shaker. Still going to go for that tanky mid lane initiation kind of fella, though.
Those kind of things. Oh, he's going to get glimpsed here down on bottom lane, I think. Pulling him back.
Right back into the waiting arms of Akashi. With another TP coming in, they've got the Marcy arriving. That flame break, though. Crit. Did he stop the rebound play? They turn and kill the Luna. Now they're diving tower with a Mar, getting the Jingu stacks going, and Weaver arriving. Falcons completely out of pocket. Crit stays alive. They bring 4 bottom and kill all 3.
I think he was 1 HP on Grit. I think he dropped down to 1 HP there as well. That was just perfect for them. Yeah, the Stoked, of course, brings him down towards the end. But
did he blind flame break the Marcy?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know if it was intentional to get the Marcy, because the timing was really good to do it on the Luna there to pull her. Why wouldn't he? Of course he's there. It's Skeeter at minute 5. I mean, I'm surprised he wasn't there minute 4.
Absolute gods of Dota 2, as Malrine misses his role, unfortunately, at this time, but does get the ulti out. Mac turning and burning, trying to bring Malrine down, but now stuck in the middle of 3. Does get the help from Marcy, though. A rebound and dispose the Earth Spirit out of this middle lane.
You saw that moment where the Edict is burning down Malrine, and everyone says, okay, we can help you tank it. And then they realize that, hold up, we can't tank Leshrac. It hurts too much. He did a lot of damage there. The Pulse Nova is not something you want to tank as a support in the early game as well.
Holy moly. My brain was like 30. Yeah. Say 30. Say 30 seconds.
Do it. Glimpse.
What have we got? Snaking? Trapped in the Enigma. But they've got the Enigma, though, as well. Dragged into the Wukongs, and Snaking even survives it. Wow. Raven and Jing both dead, so Malrine found a pick off on the Marcy top left corner.
guess the Snapfire is just not as squishy as you would think. Mech and Glimmer, Cookie to safety, has the shard as well, so healing coming in from the Mech and the Cookie. Really from spells, generally.
Hello? Monkey King gets off his BKB, surviving the Eclipse, at least for now. Let's see if he gets glimpsed or played around with any further as Eris looks to line it up. And Monkey King jumps to the statue to the far left-hand side, but he is still grabbed up there. Falcons leaving him to die. Seems like a wise move here, as Nemesis is still hunting for maybe a +1. Sneaking, Malrine, high ground play. Falcons, a lot of damage onto Raven there, but saved by the Marcy for now. Dodging away from the kisses, but they still land on the Marcy, and Raven getting dived in on by the Earth Spirit. Gets sent back though. Can't keep going on the Enigma. Skitter dives onto Eris, finds a support kill. At the front though, Luna and Leshrac. They'll be able to mark up that Snapfire for a little bonus kill.
It's a good bite back for Falcons, at least getting some stuff after losing their Monkey King. But in the end, if we look at the whole, it was still not a bad fight for Radiant. They didn't have to spend their Black Hole, and they got the kill on the Monkey King, which was a really, really nice takedown for them.
Falcons can't quite find anybody.
Pull back to Snap.
Snaking, in comes the Lashback with the damage. Amar gets off his BKB Wukong as the Black Hole will lock him in place. In comes Malrine to try and save the day. Gets the big ulti out onto 4 of them as Skitter can unload the damage for himself. TP out from Luna should be successful. Marcy going to try and escape, but she's stuck. The roll from Malrine hits in time. And they do get a 3-for-2 trade in the end.
And that was some confidence there, trying to just kill the Monkey King during his Wukongs. I mean, big call with the Black Hole. Everyone did listen to it immediately, so credit to Nemesis for bursting him. But they all stacked up, and the Earth Spirit just showing his damage coming out with the Magnetize on. Black Hole is going to be up, Eclipse isn't.
Marcy trying to go in, thinks about it anyway. Malrine commits heavily. Straight onto Jing. BKB up for this Earth Spirit now. Magnetize and AoE galore as they kill the 2 Radiant supports. They have buybacks.
Yeah, but buybacks into what exactly? It's hard to hold this area. It's hard to keep fighting. And Dire are not as dependent on cooldowns at all. Big thing to mention as well is, well, they have all these BKBs trying to counter out the Radiant damage from their magical focus. The same isn't applying the other way around. Like, you can't just block all of Falcon's damage by buying a BKB. There's so much physical damage coming in from the Weaver, from the Monkey. But I don't know how scared they are. I mean, 2 supports dead.
Another Hex into Eclipse. Can they save? Skitter. They can. Cookie then into the BKB, then the run forward from Skitter, time-lapsing his HP back up, while Marina's dived into Akashi, getting turned on quickly though by this Luna. Amar needs to come in and do something about it, but he's being black holed up. Crit is there with a lasso to save the day, potentially. Amar, life-stealing, trying to heal back up, but he's hexed. The little piggy trapped in the trees have been burnt down. Mac and Akashi will take down the Monkey King and Earth Spirit, defend their tier 3 bottom, and hold on.
Boy, that was some crazy stuff going on there. If the Enigma was a little bit closer, they would have maybe killed the Weaver immediately there, but it all works out really well for them anyway as the fight goes deep under their base and they punish the Monkey King. I think great patience from Enigma. Raven found his moment there. We talked about him as, you know, switching, be an offlane player now with history as a carry. I think he showed great resilience, you know, through a hard fight and dropped a great Black Hole there. Even the thing, who sees who?
Ring around the rosy.
Weaver spotted.
Spotted, hexed up. The damage incoming. Oh, it's just too much to handle. Now Barrider lasso too, but he's dead on our screens. Mac picks up a double kill. Malrine, he's in. He jumps forward. Black Hole's there. Weaver's back. The Earth Spirit, down he goes. Skinner forward back to time lapse in, but he's dropping so quickly, being pummeled to the ground. And we still do it. Nemesis nearly have him, but he escapes. Marcy gives chase. Snaking will be there to heal the Weaver back up. They buy back on Eris. 2 dead on Falcons, no buybacks from them. They're leaving Snaking to die. Well, Monkey King jumps in, but Weaver gone for 2 minutes now. Monkey King in trouble as well. And Nemesis, they've saved Mac with his Marcy.
Oh my.
Just incredible scenes.
Amazing play by Nemesis. What a team fight to take. Mac just absolutely destroying people. And Marcy clutch multiple times there as well. The buyback into time-lapse is such a risky play. Skeeter went for it, but he gets punished immediately as well. The damage was too much. They couldn't really They burst people fast enough into that.
Soon, Luna's getting the damage out with the glaives. No buybacks for Falcons. Yeah, like you said, minus 15. Taron's going to go in with Malrine to try and do something here to deal with the Marcin, kill her off. Buyback force, but Mac with Akashi dealing damage to the throne. Another roll in from Malrine with his BKB going, but the building is dying. The throne is falling, and GG's call. Nemesis tie it up in his best of 3 to take it to a game 3.
Yeah, as a reaction to the Bristleback, they pick up Razor, a real lane-winning hero against Bristleback normally. But if anyone knows his way around both Razor and Bristleback, it should be Amar. So he should know how to play this lane and what to do to achieve success. It is not an easy lane for sure, though.
Yeah, and then Razor into Sven as well. It's got to feel pretty nice for Akashi. And this is, it feels like a
Max QE build.
Continues.
Oh,
he needs blades here. High ground board, walking right into Amar. Flamebreak is there, the Fisher blocks them off. Double trap on the one side of the tracks here as they lose Mac. Amar has stayed alive. Now Skitter's trying to turn and burn. There's Bat Riders in trouble while Raven and Akashi, they've got over the Fisher now and they're able to get onto targets with a plasma field. They blow up the 2 cores. Ares and Akashi back to high ground with Raven. Hammer and the fire on the floor here as he gets Fisher blocked up, but pops the heal. Magic Stick keeps him alive. Blood Grenade trying to take his life. Ares with a double kill now, snaking. Oh, his time was nearly over there, but he gets back behind the cliff and survives. The brain drain already in effect with a 3-3 start. Sven top of the net worth. And yet again, Falcons against Nemesis. First blood battle, absolute chaos.
Same place, same time, you know, they just meet up at this location is where we fight. But yeah, Skeeter gonna be very happy with that, getting a double kill.
Skitter has been found again. It's poor little Sven's gonna try and stun and run. He's been hounded by Raven and Akashi. Yet another pickoff. This Sven, he's getting the Luna treatment from the last game. Meanwhile, Eris into the wrong area. Does scout out though a move here for Lash and Dawnbreaker to get onto Malrine. A double kill for Raven. They've sent the 2 dive supports packing, and now they move on to mid tier 1.
And a double kill on the enemy pos 1 and pos 2 is also like the star double kill, right? That's the best one you can find. So Raven just having a great start here. Really doing whatever he wants. Shaker is sitting behind. He gets spotted by the Batrider though.
Oh, good catch. Back with a Dawnbreaker over the top. Fine Malrine. Great pickoff and positioning from that Batrider to get in behind Falcons.
Falcons, the idea was right. Sit behind the Bristle, use the Shaker ulti, but didn't really work out in practice. You get spotted. Assuming that you're ever gonna have money again, that's rich, man. That's rich. Okay, here we go. Now you know my
time.
Yeah, it's time for them to take the Roche. We have the BKB power spike though on Radiant. Can they get over there to react to this? Starting to move.
They're getting there, but Scan turns red. Falcons know something's coming. They're committing to Roach. He's dropping low. The bat is in. The damage, though, too much for Jing. In comes the Dawnbreaker on top of the left right. Rush and forward. Amar will snatch the Aegis. That is Skitter. Low HP and gone. Blown up by Akashi, who gives chase up to the high ground. Malrine jumps in. 2-man echo, but they need the damage to come through onto Mac from the Bristleback. They've killed him off. Amar chasing down a double kill, grabs up Eris, while Razor wants Malrine, but there's an awkward spot for this Akashi. Razor now chasing, snaking, but surrounded by Malrine and Amar to the other side. Fortunately, though, a lot of damage stolen and the magic coming out of him. Malrine is going to die. Akashi picks up an Ultra. Amar is going to try and chase him down. There's no TP on Razor. 30 seconds, no cooldown. So Akashi is just going to get whittled down, slapped and snotted on, and walloped by the Amar Bristle.
Oh my god, what a fight. There's a lot to unpack there, but that was starting out with a really sick jump in by the Batrider tradition. Nice follow-up with the Dawnbreaker ulti and Leshrac being there to burst people, but the Fisher block from Shaker, again, just so insanely well positioned. Look at this. Keep an eye on the Fisher, cutting them off from going in. They can't reach the Roche to steal the Aegis. So they get the Aegis on Bristle. I think if Skeeter got it, it would have maybe been even better for them, so they can have him through the fight. But either way, that's like what made that fight even be... Yeah.
Enemies, though, have smoked up. Moving forward into top left corner. Akashi smoke breaks. They keep snaking and they'll jump the Chen. The Lotus to return the lasso a little bit to allow Amar to get onto the Batrider. Nearly bring down Jing with a couple of taps. Batrider's speedy and off he goes with the Firefly. And the help coming in. Mac, meanwhile, though, being love tapped by the Sven. BKB got strength going here for Skitter. Raven came through with that Solar Guardian. A Fisher and a Blink Echo catches the Razor, but the Global gives that coverage of safety.
Fine, though.
Skitter still going. The Static Link's flowing, and it's a catch Razor shredding the Sven. Turning on the Ringmaster with a double kill for Raven. And now a jump. Jing and Mac. They found Malrine. Eon Disc is going to proc, so that keeps him alive. Can get the blink away if need be. Amar and Malrine, though, playing aggressively. Of course they are. Gets on the bat, but now TP's home. A little hello, how you doing? Then just kidding, I'm TPing the Fountain. Well, Amar has been left all alone. Doesn't get the kill on bat, and now he's got to run back.
Yo, this Nemesis team, they're playing really, really well. So nice play from them. I do think Falcons kind of fumbled there as well. They popped a big Echo Slam onto just...
Well, Nemesis, they're positioning themselves to go now. And snaking, Smoke Breaker. They've just been Blink Lasso, dragged up towards the cliff top. He get heals off to escape from Akashi. He might be able to with the help of his team. Tons of heals come in. Chen's still alive, finally brought down, but they needed the Solar Guardian and the Razor to give chase, but Skitter lost his first life. Aegis on the floor as Bristleback disengaging. BKB Sven turning to fight. Marine's being thrown down, so no Blink Echo Slam here. And that means the Razor can just go wild on his two strength cores in the middle of the fight. Creighton's been trying to escape, but he's being blown up by Akashi, and it's Bristleback stunned on the wrong side of the picture. Marine could not get into this one. Could not save his buddies. And Nemesis, the perfect play in these choke point fights to dismantle Falcons.
Give it to Jing, man. Give it to Jing. The Razor, enormous. Like, he's doing all the damage, but Jing found the Shaker right before he Echo Slammed. He Echo Slammed the Batrider. I don't even think he realized that he had Batrider on him by the time he did it.
He did Echo. I missed that.
Yes, he echoed the Batrider because Bat, I think, got on him right before. We can see it here in the recap. As, you know, fight starts. Okay, Razor gets to drain a lot of good to have Silver instead.
Batrider is non-stop. Sees the target, goes in on them. Malrine Eon Disc Force. And another one. He echoes, BKB's up and tries to run away. Refreshes now as well, so he's got another couple of spells to play with, but Malrine is dead. Nonetheless, and look at the Skitter disappearing. Gets hit down by Akashi. The Razor's going wild. Looks for another one. Chen's in trouble. Bristleback, Amar running back to his high ground, so he'll be safe and sound there for now. A Nemesis has come in, swept through Falcons, killed a tier 2, and they're going high ground now.
Wow. Amar's got to try and defend this. He does have the Lotus, the Aegis. He's trying to stand his ground against the entire team. Buyback available on Shaker, but they do not want to use that. They really don't want to.
Ignore him.
Ignore him. It still is a cheese. So you do kind of want to use it to heal as well, and then get the block.
Like mid-fight, yeah. Goblet heal, and oh, look at that. Akashi hiding invis to get the catch on Bristleback. No Aegis for him anymore. Trying to step away. Getting the imprisonment away from the Solar Guardian, and the Echoes come in. Skitter's damage. They've killed Akashi off. Bristleback has survived it all. Stays alive. Back to full HP. And Raven, the Dawnbreaker's dead. The Falcons strike back. Malrine finally gets to use his spells as he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, Malrine just absolutely slamming them there. He did, what, 6,000 damage, I think, immediately to the two heroes that died. They took 3,000 each. Just, yeah. I mean, this is why they need a break, if they're ever gonna kill him. But here goes the push. They can just not buyback.
Tier 4. I mean, I guess they saw the Razor just bought the Silver Edge. So they know, but the Skitter's just been dragged back into his own demise. Mac, can they save him from the damage at the Bristleback? They can, thanks to Raven. And now a dive gone awry here as the Falcon's going to get punished and pay for this insolence of fighting tier 4s. Raven goes in, Amar's really dead. No way! He can't be allowed to escape this. The Batrider's gone in with Mac. They need the damage to follow through. Amar must die! They finally kill him off. Mac nearly pays with his own life, while Marine is being hounded by Raven now. Falcons, you had it handed to you on a silver platter, but Nemesis, they fight back.
On the backline, Crit finds pressured for it. Oh no, the start. Keep you up with the ulti. Global Science as well.
Amar's chasing though. He wants something. It's going to be the silencer. No, go set the car. TP cancelled by Earthshaker. While Crit and Amar chasing for the cause.
Not my connection. The sentry.
Invis gets away. Eris are the one to die. So Nemesis loses both their supports and they keep hold of the Aegis. So they've got Aegis, Cheese, Refresher all on the Razor.
Yeah. They have Refresher Shard as well, but they have 4 Refreshers in their team already. It's just Batrider who can use it.
Because you just can't gain anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we saw the TI record book made by Lamar earlier, read through that and how, you know, different teams broke the net worth, the entity game. That was a crazy one.
Interesting. BKB back. Akashi frontlining, trying to deward and take control of the area, while Amar is kept at bay. Good go, trying to take out the silencer, but the Dawnbreaker saved him. So the global comes out. Matt can now focus in onto the Chen. The Razor's giving chase onto Earthshaker on the right-hand side with Raven. Getting onto the core heroes, canceling the TP, so Marine is stuck here. Does have buyback, but I don't know if he can use it and do anything with it.
Sven now.
Skitter, BKB and Lincoln popped and expiring, turning to try and fight him, but Akashi and Raven have got his number. Good force stab, dragged back into base.
Amar
saved up by Snaking while Amar's going wild in the back. But Bristle, snotting and gooing, forcing Razor to TP out this time, and nothing to stop his escape. It cost a couple of buybacks, Snaking and Marine. Silencer are going to get chased down here. He should die.
No buyback on Dawn, but she will have it in 10 seconds. Don't panic. There's no golden border, but 10 seconds time, it will be back. Silencer, however, does not have buyback. So it is 110 seconds where he is dead. The first real number advantage power play available. Falcons will not waste this opportunity.
Barracks are under attack.
The TI Power Advantage Power Play Numbers Advantage brought to you by
Why not Nintendo?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Like, what do you do in this spot though? Like, do you buy back less here? You gotta hold for as long as possible, right? You don't want to buy back less.
You go now. Race is going.
Go now, right now. Loader's all there, bouncing back lasso. The save from the Ringmaster on the Sven. Skitter still dying and being burnt by the last DPS though. There we go. Mac finds the kill. Dead with buyback though. Crit might not be so lucky.
They want Mac.
Getting pummeled by Akashi and Mac. They found the Ringmaster. Maureen and Amar, the two tanky boys on the front line, looking to slip away and escape now. It might just be Maureen giving his life. A last-ditch echo, not enough to save him, while Amar just leave him be. Again, ignore him, let him go and oink off to some other end of the world, and you go do your own thing, Nemesis.
Holy shit, what a game this is, dude. Like, the quality of this first series of TI is absolutely through the roof. It's so good. Like, this is actually a fantastic series to start out TI on. He's jumped on the ancient
short. He's dead.
Oh no.
He was trying to pick his neutral item.
You
can't do that to people. They're picking their neutral item. You leave them to do it.
Yeah, he had the store open. He was looking like, is any of these really good for me? The Fallen Sky, the Unrelenting. He goes for the Fallen Sky. That's plenty of time to think about it while he's dead there.
He does, yeah. Quite a lot. But I guess he's got to be thinking, do I need to buy back here? I'm dead for It's going to be Amar with the Arcane, though. Well, that's him get some spam going real good. Fisher. Catch on Bat. Wind Waker is there to get him to high ground. Nemesis toying with the idea of kiting and baiting here. Because Lashrak's nowhere to be seen. Dawnbreaker could join with an ulti. It feels like Nemesis very much just biding their time and waiting for a moment to strike as they tried to go on the Sven. Lincoln is there to save him though. Multiple Lincolns for the refresher back. Goes in with a lasso. This time they catch him. Skitter's been hexed up, taken out of the fight completely. Dead for 100 and Mac is hungry. He goes in for more. Marine with the echo, the BKB up, but the Wind Waker's saved. They've lost their Razor. That's first life only. Mac is low. He needs somebody to bail him out of this. Maybe the TP can get him home. Ah, there's the Yules. Amar will cancel it. Razor in the meantime going into the back lines while Mac still being saved up by this Batrider. Pushed around by the flame break, but Amar will get a double. Razor, what's he up to? Akashi sees another target. Looks like easy pickings on the Chen, but the Hand of God comes in again. And this Raven Dawnbreaker is being handled by
Lesh is coming back. He bought back.
To jump in. Lashrak's running in. He needs to get some damage done quickly. Marine and Amar broken vessel back, but saved by his own Wind Waker. cycloned up and off to safety. Nemesis, not quite enough left in the tank.
But their base, the Necrobooks, they're pushing bottom as well.
Bottom lane's shoved in.
They're gonna be fine, but a bit of chip damage there as well. Big fight for Falcons. Buybacks forced. 2 buybacks, Dawnbreaker and Leshrac. Really, really nice for them. Now they have created a dent in this armor that is Nemesis, you know, buybacks and globals. Lasso place, so even if you do get through the Lincolns, then the Hand of God strong dispels it and allows them to stay safe.
And he's got Refresher now, I think, as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Multiple Hands of God.
They're going behind. This is a big move coming out from Nemesis. They don't have buyback on Lesh, but he's going.
He's got to go in. With the Soul Guardian over the top, Mac and Raven in onto the Earthshaker. Malrine getting drifted away, but the damage keeps on flowing. And Nemesis, they brought him down, but he comes Skitter. Big hits and cleaves. Akashi will turn and try and fight back into the Svenville. Raven dodging away is looking like he's going to get brought down by Amar. Mac and Raven both dead. 2 minutes cooldown, no buybacks. And it looks like the Falcons have got this one now. Game 3. It's all down to Akashi. Can he hold on? Can he survive? No. No, he cannot. He'll buy back, but the rest of his team in disarray.
And I think they finally done it after a long battle. 70 minutes back and forth. GG gets called. Akashi runs out. He's gonna die a hero on the battlefield.
Respect tips.